Um, okay. So I'm back with another update. For this video, I'm just gonna be talking about whatever comes to my mind. But yeah, um, nonetheless, this is just gonna be another update video on how things are going so far. So yeah, um, so what I've been doing lately, um, yeah, I've actually been doing whole body workouts, and my experience with the whole body workouts is pretty interesting actually. Um, since I have been doing whole body workouts, um, the whole body workouts kind of feel like they take more energy compared to the ones where I don't do the whole body workouts. But yeah, um, but they do still feel pretty good with the whole body workouts. So I think I'm gonna keep doing them because since they feel so good compared to the um, workouts where I only do specific body parts. But yeah, the whole body workouts feel pretty good, even though they take more energy than usual. But what I do basically is I do whole body workouts, which is arms, chest, legs, and then back. But yeah, I do them like once every 2 days or so, or once every 3 days. So essentially, I do whole body workouts with 1 to 2 rest days in between, or sometimes I take 3 rest days. But yeah, that is what I have been doing lately. As for the other stuff that I've been doing, just for an update on the current situation, yeah. I've also been saving up some money on since I always um, we always save up money for assets because what do you call this? You never want to buy liabilities. You always want to buy assets. So what assets essentially are? You already know what assets are, but I'm gonna explain it anyways. So assets are essentially. So I'm gonna compare what assets are compared to liabilities. So assets generate money, or they put money into your pocket, and then the liabilities take money away from your pocket or away from your bank. So yeah, pro tip: only buy assets. Don't buy any more liabilities. I've already gone through that phase of my life where I have had enough of buying liabilities, as you saw on my minimalist video. That yeah, I'm a minimalist. So yeah, I only buy assets, don't buy any liabilities. This is exactly how the rich get richer. This is how the rich get richer and the poor stay poor, or the poor get poorer. It's because rich people have assets that appreciate in value, and the poor people just keep buying liabilities. So this is how it goes. Rich people buy and own assets. Examples of assets being like land, real estate, buildings, land, gold, silver. So I'm gonna put it all in order. So here are like assets. We got land that's gonna appreciate in value. We got real estate that's also going to appreciate in value, especially since rent prices keeps going up. We got gold. That also increases in value over time. We got silver. What else are the other assets? Stocks or something, but you already know. So About the update on the financial stuff, I have only been saving money and I have only been buying assets. Right now, I'm currently saving up money for some land so I can construct some building on it to, what do you call this? To rent it out essentially, since I do already have my own place to stay. So I'm gonna save up some money for some land, and then I'm gonna build rental apartments or rental properties that I can rent out. So that's essentially gonna be my side business. But yeah, land and property is a pretty good asset to have and business. But yeah, so those are for the what do you call this? The finances. Now back to the working out, which is my health. Yeah, I have been doing whole body workouts once every 2 to 3 days. So that's pretty good. Yeah. Testosterone is pretty good. I've checked my testosterone multiple times already. So yeah, testosterone are pretty fine. My testosterone is fine. My testosterone isn't too low. So that's also pretty good. So that's gonna take care of my, what do you call this? My health and finances. And then as for the relationship part, the relationship aspects, I am not gonna be talking about relationships on these videos because people come and go, and I don't want to mention anyone on these videos because I do like to keep my relationships private, so I'm just not gonna bother mentioning anyone on these videos because it's just not worth it, because people come and go, and if I'm gonna be on relationships, I'm gonna keep it private. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep those private. I am mainly gonna be talking about business, finances, health, educational stuff, stuff like that. Self improvement. Got the self improvement. But as for the relationship and stuff, I'm not gonna be talking about those on these videos because I'm just gonna keep it private. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I have talked about my health and fitness with the working out, with the whole body workouts and the finances. Well, what else is there to talk about? I think I'm just gonna talk about some random stuff now. So, aside from the health, fitness, and finances, which is all pretty serious stuff, I do want to talk about some random stuff like because the health, the finances, and the health, fitness, and finances are pretty. Those are pretty serious topics. So now I just want to talk about the not so serious topic, like for example, anime. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna talk about anime now. So, recently I've also been watching anime. After the whole body workouts, I would just go home and go home from the gym and watch anime. The current anime I've watched recently is it's not a new anime. I think I rewatched this anime called Darker Than Black. If you know that, my future self, I'm pretty sure you know Darker Than Black because I have watched the anime Darker Than Black like more than 6 times now. Like this is the 6th time I'm watching that anime called Darker Than Black. Yeah. And then I've also rewatched Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah. All 5 seasons. Yeah. The anime is pretty good. So I finished watching Darker Than I finished watching I finished rewatching Darker Than Black in like a month, like season 1, season 2, Darker Than Black Gemini, Darker Than Black Gaiden. So I finished watching that in a month and a half, I think. And then I finished rewatching Bungo Stray Dogs, all 5 seasons within that time period as well. So yeah, um, it doesn't really take it doesn't really take me that much time to watch anime because when it comes to watching anime, I haven't really changed ever since I was like a teenager. I'm still a kind of a teenager right now. I don't know if you would consider 27 a teenager, but yeah. Um, yeah, it only takes me, it doesn't take me much time to watch anime. So I can pretty much watch a whole season of like 20 episodes in like a whole day. Yeah, since I don't have anything else to do. But yeah, now getting back on track. Yeah, I've talked about my health, my fitness, my finances, and the fourth topic I've talked about anime. What's the fifth topic gonna be like? Anime. Oh yeah, movies. Yeah, let's talk about movies now. Movies. So the movies. I think I'm pretty excited when there's this new Marvel movie that's gonna come out. I think it was Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. starring as Doomsday. Was it Avengers Doomsday or something like that? But yeah. And there are other couple Marvel movies that I haven't watched as well that I'm excited to watch. But yeah, when it comes to movies, mainly Marvel movies, some DC movies as well that I am anticipating to watch. But yeah, on the topic of movies. But yeah, let's see here. What else is there to talk about? What else have I been consuming? Aside from anime, movies. Oh yeah, self-improvement content. Now I'm not gonna mention any content creators because I'm just not gonna mention anyone. But I do watch self-improvement content. With the bodybuilding stuff as well. Yeah, I do watch bodybuilders and their vlogs and self-improvement videos. But yeah, I'm just not gonna specify anyone because yeah, whatever. Yeah. What else have I been doing? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna talk about some random stuff now. On the topic of increasing my testosterone, or what do you call this? Yeah, just increasing my testosterone. So here are ways that I increase my testosterone. Number one, get some sunlight. That's pretty good for your testosterone. Yeah. Number one thing I do to get my testosterone regulated or have a higher testosterone is number one, get some sunlight. That's gonna be good for your testosterone levels. Number two, get more sleep. Because once you get more sleep, it's going to lower your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormones, which will also increase your testosterone. Fourth one I do is I eat some fatty foods like avocados or eggs or a bit of butter as well, because healthy fats is also going to increase your testosterone. The fifth thing I do for increasing my testosterone is I lift sorry about that. I lift heavy weights. Mainly I lift compound movements, because that stimulates the most for testosterone increase. But yeah. And the sixth one I do to increase my testosterone, pretty much all you can think of to increase your testosterone. So yeah, I've been doing everything I can to increase my testosterone levels. The workout included as well as cardio, which is pretty good. But yeah, yeah. My brain is kind of going all over the place. I'm just talking about whatever. But yeah, what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna talk about some random stuff now. Now, yeah, what can I talk about? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the language that I speak. So as for myself, I am a trilingual. I'm not a bilingual. So essentially, bilingual is you know two languages. I mean, if you're bilingual, you know and you're fluent in two languages. And if you're trilingual, then you know three languages and you are fluent with all of them. So I'm actually gonna try to speak my other languages. So I know two Asian languages. So that's two Asian languages, and my third language is what I'm speaking right now, English. But as for me, English is my main language in my head because I think in English. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I process my thoughts and my emotions. No, I just process my thoughts through English. So even though English is not my mother tongue, I still think in English. So to me, that is my first language, even though it's not my first language. But yeah, I'm actually gonna try to speak the other languages. So here's just an example. I'm just gonna speak. So I've been speaking English all this time, right? I'm just gonna speak this other language that I know, which is Tagalog. But I'm not gonna specify where I live because I just happen to know Tagalog. So, alright. Ito na, simulan na natin mag-Tagalog. So, oo naman guys, marunong naman ako mag-Tagalog. So, ano ba to? Oh, marunong naman ako mag-Tagalog. So, kung gusto mo makipag-usap sa akin, pwede ka naman makipag-usap sa akin kasi marunong naman ako mag-Tagalog. You know? So, for example, kung gusto mo sumama sa akin mag-groceries or something like that, pwede mo naman ako sumahan, di ba? Or, you know, pag pumunta ako sa gym, pwede ka sumama sa akin kasi, you know, marunong naman din ako mag-Tagalog or something. Or kung gusto mo mag-tambay-tambayan lang, you know, hangout. Pero hindi ako, ang tawag nito? Hindi ako konyo or Taglish. English lang talaga yung main language ko. Pero, kung gusto mo makipag-usap sa akin, marunong din naman ako mag-Tagalog. So, ang tawag nito? Dati nung bata pa ako, mahilig ako mahilig ako tumambay sa tindahan. You know, anong tawag nito? Pero alam niyo na guys, marunong naman ako mag-Tagalog. So, madali lang naman ako magpakipag-usapan. So, yan. Madali lang yan, bro. Yan, pare ko. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, this is kind of getting weird now. But yeah. yeah, I'm actually trilingual. I'm not gonna speak my third language, but yeah, I do know three languages, so I'm trilingual. But yeah, as you have may noticed, I have been talking so much. Uh, Prior to recording this video, I actually had some coffee, so that's why I'm feeling a bit jittery because I just drank coffee before this prior. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Um, yeah, it's just a random video, just random update video. But yeah, I'll see you on the next update. That's gonna be it for today, bro.